What is going on, guys? Welcome to an alley life update video. I'm gonna get real cozy because it's freezing. So I wanted to just update you guys on my life and what's going on right now. Obviously, huge life change. Nick and I broke up 2 weeks ago now. It's been very, very difficult, and it's just been a roller coaster of emotions. And I mean, we both moved here in Houston to create a life together. We got like a house, we got dogs. This was really like my life, and where I really saw my future. So it's definitely been very, very hard, and just emotionally just draining, but as every breakup is. But I just wanted to come on here and clear the air about a lot of things. I just want to talk to you guys about what's going on and how I feel and how I'm handling all this. I know a lot of you guys are going through breakups as well, so I thought I would just share. I've always shared my entire life with you guys, but also to clear the air about a lot of rumors are going on. So I just wanted to tell you guys what's up, tell you guys what's going on. First things first, there is only love between Nick and I. There is no drama. He actually just came to pick up Bella and Zoe because he's moving to San Diego. So yeah, just so you guys know, if you came for the drama, sorry to disappoint. Basically, the last year has been really, really hard. It's been really, really hard for me in many, many aspects, just because I started to lose myself through that relationship. There was a lot of clashing, like our personalities were clashing a lot, just we're so different. And I did know that at the beginning, but living with somebody and after a while, it just becomes like more and more apparent. I haven't felt secured or confident. I didn't feel safe in our relationship in a very long time, and it started to really affect me and like affect everything in my life and affect my self-worth and value and ambition even and motivation, just because of how I felt about myself being in that relationship. It's at the end of the day, like it's either you grow together with a person or you grow apart, and like I said, there's still only just love, and I want him to be happy. He wants me to be happy. It just became apparent that it wasn't together anymore. He's a very, very authoritative person. I mean, you guys know that. Everybody knows that about him. That's why he's such a great leader and everything he does. I'm just so the opposite of that, and I'm very, very submissive. And I kind of felt like I was starting to live through his, like under his shadow almost. And he became like my life, and I just was so submissive to everything that I was starting to lose like my own sense of purpose, and like I just didn't feel aligned with who I truly was anymore. I just started to feel through that relationship like I just wasn't good enough as a person, and it was just affecting everything in my life, and I just wanted to just stay true to myself and just find myself again, and it's only been 2 weeks and it's been very, very hard, but I actually am getting that sense back already. And I know a lot of followers actually that have been following my journey have also told me that, people that don't even like really know me, but they can already tell through my stories and just like with my presence that I'm already, different. And I truly feel in my heart like this was one of the hardest decisions of my entire life. It doesn't make it any easier, but I know that it was the right one because I feel like I'm finding myself again, and I can just be my true self. And it's a very, very good feeling knowing that I'm entering this next chapter of my life, the way that I want to live it. So I wish nothing but happiness and good things for Nick. He was such an incredible part of my life and my journey, and I'll forever cherish those memories. But here we are now, and with this whole life change, I don't really know where I'm gonna live. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, but I feel like I'm back to being myself, and I'm actually very excited. So that's that for that relationship. As to why we broke up, what led to our decision. If there's one piece of advice that I could give you guys, what I've learned through this relationship, it's that if you ever feel like you're in a relationship where you have to filter yourself, if you don't feel safe, if you feel insecure, if you don't feel, like truly loved for who you are, and you're not being true to yourself, then I feel like all you're doing is just waiting for the inevitable. And a lot of people stay stuck in relationships because they don't want to hurt the other person, but you're hurting the person just as much by not staying true to yourself. So I would say take the leap, because at the end of the day, if you have to go through all these feelings and emotions, it's draining so much energy that you could be putting into so many better things and a better version of yourself moving forward in different aspects of your life. And I think that was the biggest lesson that I've learned. So that's my piece of advice. If you're in a position like that, stay true to yourself and shine like the star that you are. So right now my plan is to stay in this house. I did want to move out, but I don't really know if I want to stay in Texas or not. So I love this house so much. I didn't want to move now and then have to move again in like 2 months, because I don't know if I'm going to go back to Miami. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's so much inventory right here, and it would be like so financially just stressful to do that, you know, because you have to put up like 2-3 months in advance when you get a new place. And then if I had to move again, it was just like all over the place. So we came to an agreement with Nick, since we both, you know, own the house. Well, his name is on the actual, like, legally on the paper, but we've split everything down the middle. Like, so the house basically belongs to us. So I just figured, you know, I'm gonna stay here since he wanted to go back to San Diego. And until I figure out what I'm gonna do, I'll just pay like for like his half of the rent that he was paying, and I get to stay. I get a little bit more time, a little bit less stress financially as well, while I figure out what I'm gonna do. So that's my plan, while I just kind of just create this new life and figure out what I'm going to do. And yeah, there is one thing I wanted to touch up on, and I usually don't get involved with any drama or well, I never do, but I even like gossip and stuff. But I feel like this rumor has been going around, and it just, without my side of, you know, what actually happened, it does look really, really bad. So I just wanted to clear the air about this. There's a lot of rumors about Justin and Gina. There's just a lot of people that are trying to cause drama where there's absolutely no drama. And I just feel like we just had a very mature breakup, but people are not even like used to that, or they just want to create stories. So just to clear the air, Justin and I, he's been my best friend like for years, like literally best friend, favorite person in the whole world. And we just had like a very, very strong connection always, you know. Gina was also like my really, really good friend. They broke up like last year. She already lived with somebody else. Like it's a whole new different relationship, but there's new drama occurring right now because Justin has admitted his feelings towards me. As our friendship grew stronger and stronger, he did start to develop feelings for me. He was always honest about that. He told Nick straight up, and that led to us having to, you know, put distance between our relationship, just because I was trying to make things work with Nick. We were having all these issues, and just like having a best friend, you know, when there's like feelings, like it just out of respect, we haven't been in each other's lives in, you know, the last few months. And that was just because he was supportive of Nick and I's relationship. He was honest about his feelings. I think what really happened here is that it came out that he had feelings for me, and I don't think Gina knew that. And I think that it's just been really hard on her, just because, you know, they were engaged for 5 years, and obviously it's kind of hard imagining that person moving on. Like, I don't know, I just know that it could be probably hurtful. So that's all that happened here. Her finding out about his feelings, and then her just not wanting to be involved. Not that there's any, that we're just vibing. And, you know, obviously he's part of like he's my best friend, and like we're always hanging out and everything. So she ended up blocking me, Justin, and like all of our group of friends. I don't really know why she did that, but I also understand if she's just trying to do her own thing and not, you know, be reminded about the other chapters of her life. But that's why we were blocked. A lot of people were saying that, you know, there was just like some messy things going around, that like I left Nick for Justin, or that there was like cheating, or there was no, like, it's such a completely separate issue. The timing just looks a little bad, just because that screenshot of Justin's feelings, you know, came out during that week. People were trying to find drama, but that's literally it, guys. Like, I have nothing but love for everybody. There's only love in our entire friend group. I think Gina just needs a little distance from just finding that out, you know, that he has feelings. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing else going on, and all of the other bullshit is just complete bullshit. It's just completely separate things. So just wanted to clear that out, because I've been getting like a lot of hatred and a lot of negative messages, and I didn't really understand why. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope you guys, you know, just will continue to support me and be part of this journey with me. I want to take you along, and I'm very excited for this next journey of my life. I have no idea what's about to happen, but I know that I want to keep just working harder and harder and harder and getting back to being truly aligned with myself and my purpose. And I am excited to feel that again and take you guys along the journey with me. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for the continuous love and support. Honestly, the first week was really, I couldn't even get out of bed and I was just crying nonstop. And having that support from you guys, it's not just like a social media thing. Like I really feel like we created a community where I feel like we're so close, and your messages were just, they just helped me so much. Like on the hardest days, you guys like helped me find motivation to still want to show up, not only for myself, but for you too. You know, I wanted to like lead by example and like be strong. And that was all thanks to you guys. So I'm so grateful for all of you. I hope that you're excited for this next chapter as well. And I love you all.